Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are still wandering around, hunting for people to help us with the Beast of Winter. I do like how the little dude just kind of teleports before us. Strikes me as a little bit weird, but it's okay. It's okay. We've also got an... we've got an interesting mark on the ground. We've also got a giant bastard summoning up guys. I think we want to warp through there. Can we warp? Nope, we can't warp while we're fighting these guys. Great. So we need to take down the Berserker first. Take him down with a prejudice. Okay. And wow, we've already lost somebody. Crap. This is not a good start. Ay. Okay, let's see if we can get some healing possibly going on. And why do they keep swapping position? That's so stupid. I don't know why you guys keep swapping position there. Keep fighting him. She's about to go down again, which is bad. Scourge is just doing his own thing. Do we actually have another enemy up here? Yes, we do. We have a Storm Speaker that we can take down. Reduce the damage incoming. Okay, so we got the Berserker almost down. We've got the Storm Speaker down. You're about to do a big AoE heal with Gon's Holy Radiance. Okay. Let's go ahead and back up. Let's go ahead and have you do... Oh, you already did all the Gon's Pledge. Where are you guys running off to? Okay, so he's actually going to fight the Storm Speaker. We'll keep fighting this guy up here. Thankfully, I think we're only going to have that one fall here. Just start off the day with like a horrible, horrible battle. Yeah, that's always a great idea. Yeah, you guys keep focusing in on him. And I don't think we have much in the way of healing spells left, unfortunately, so I'm going to need to rest after this as well anyway, just to recover some of this stuff, because I think those are per rest thing. Yeah, 2 uses per rest, and that's probably use per encounter, yeah. Okay, so that's one reason why we don't have nearly as many heals as we thought we did, because those recover per rest, not per use. And he's just down here kicking ass. I mean, Eater is a badass. Okay, so this big guy up here is the last one we got to deal with. So all of you, face him. Ouch, quit it. Down with the Scourge. He's doing reactions, so we're hitting him with stuff. And I can see the little numbers coming up off of him as well. It's harder to pay attention to those whenever you're doing this, though. Let's see. Let's go ahead and rest. Okay, get rid of your gaping wound. What's going on here? We've got a hidden item, which is Compassionate Soul Essence, Corrosive Soul Essence. We're getting a bunch of Soul Essences. Doesn't look like we can go... Yeah, we can't jump rock to rock. That looks like it's a buried portal. So let's go ahead and go up here. I think this is going to take us to this spot. Yeah. I was waving the mouse over it, but you can't see it because the mouse disappears whenever we're doing those transitions. Okay, Wandering Soul. A Wandering Soul clump of essence waits for you on the path. When it senses pieces of itself already within you, it rushes to join them. Your people wave and shout your name as you tour the Outlander around your city. You have come to value his counsel even more than your own advisors, for he would not see you fettered by ceremony and politeness as they would. He has requested a site in the center of the city which he might build a contraption. His people are soul shapers, he explains, and they have found a way to commune with the gods. They need only a place worthy of the gods' power to perform, to do it. Okay, you're only happy to oblige. The clump of soul stuff mingles with the bits of itself you already hold. A sharp pain pierces your chest. Fear, not yours, but the soul's, cannot stand to be alone, but neither does it want to be whole. Because I have a feeling it's going to have to face its sins, if you will. So which one does that reverse? Okay, so it drains that portal. So I think this is just a straightforward you go to portal things. And there is a cave-looking thing back there. That throws me off a little bit as well. I'm slightly curious if we're ever going to go to the left here. Run around, little ice dude. I'm keeping him just because he entertains me, honestly. So that is probably the last place we go, if I have to judge by how things are laid out here. Yeah, that's going to be Sunken Crown. Void Gate. Oh, no, that's to the Sunken Crown. So how do we get over there? Currents Rush. Oh, can we reach that? No. How do we get that to drain? Is it actually the one up here? I'm going to try this one. Okay, this one actually lowered... No. This one lowered It didn't lower that, it lowered this. So we don't really need that spot anymore. So I'm going to try doing this again. See if that lowers that one. See, it raises that one up. Okay. Slightly curious what the puzzle is for the rest of this. Because we know where that piece of soul is. It's down there. But which one do we do to get this gone? Because we've got a giant waterfall up there, and it looks like there's got to be some way to reverse this one. Okay, I won't worry about it too much. If we don't get to it, we don't get to it, but I'm curious. I really am curious. We're going to continue on, because I actually do like having things happen in each episode, not just me humming and hawing over whether, oh, is that one going to work? So there's another piece of the soul, and that's to the next area. That's to the Sunken Crown. So Wandering Soul, Loneliest provides... Okay, a knot of soul essence lingers before you. It shies from your touch at first, but relents even when it senses the rest of it itself within you. Its loneliness proves more powerful than its fear. Acrid smoke chokes the air, fires rage across the city. You trip on a lump of shattered statue and crash to the ground. Oh, dang. A sharp pain races up your arm. You are broken, too. You stay there on the ground, too tired to stand, too tired to go on. Your city burns down around you. They told you they could speak with the gods. You thought it an honor. But when the bearded man you'd grown to trust activated his machine, half your populace turned to ash. Their souls were torn from their bodies like curtains from a window. They didn't even scream. The Outlanders didn't lie. They could commune with the gods. The gods descended on the city with flame and flood. They smashed your palace in ruins and drowned your ports. Oh god, a scant few people escaped the destruction by boat. Those who remained died in terror. Except you. They let you live. In their divine cruelty, the gods let you live. Well, as spirit reluctantly pulls itself from you. Oh, we've actually got someone we can talk to. Okay, it pulls itself from us. So we actually can't go any closer to this. Okay. Slightly curious. So that raised back up, so we can't actually get back up to that portal. Oh, it looks like these are all, like, showing raised up, but they're not. Or, I don't know, that's weird. But I'm wagering we're going to have to do something else before we can actually get to that spot. I am determined to get there eventually, but alas my ass, I cannot. So into the Sunken Crown we go. Hopefully horrible things await us. And yes, I meant that as I said it. Because horrible things usually means interesting battles. Like people dying repeatedly. So we've got another path up here. We've got a magnificent structures worn by time and catastrophe fade into the void beyond. We've got more water. I have a feeling we're going to drain that. We got a random enemy up there. Let's go ahead and back off of it. Okay, back up here. So it's moving away. Okay, we see another one. Okay, it sees... I don't know if it saw us. We do have our weapons out. So we see you. That is a weird vision cone on you. He has a normal one. But yeah, that thing has like a weird backwards vision cone. Very weird. So we've got a Scourge and we've got a little guy there. So let's go ahead and just not be invisible. Okay, so there is a whole lot of them. That's not good. I'm glad we rested so we actually have our heals back on Zodi. But I think we're going to focus in on the Scourge. And we're going to probably need to do some AoE damage to these guys. Ouch, quit it. We could have set traps back here and actually done that kind of thing and actually gotten that achievement. But I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. Thankfully, the positioning is good for us because it keeps all of our people that we need healing all in one spot. And it keeps these kind of protected in the back. Okay, so we knocked down the Scourge. Are you going to actually do a heal? Yes, you are. Okay. Groovy. Do a heal. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, you almost didn't actually get... Oh, you did get dropped there. Great. We're going to go with that instead. Gon's Pledge. Okay, Gaun's Pledge, please. Okay, so now you actually have... She is just not doing well. I may have to swap her out eventually. But, frankly, she's better than most of the other choices we have. I mean, we could go with another tank character, like a tankier character, because we do have a couple. We do have some, like, fairly strong tank characters in storage, but... Or we could even buy one. Hate to say that, but it's one of those things that's like, yeah, we could. Focusing on the one on the right. We need to kind of concentrate here on the individuals that we want dead. So we're going to have to rest after this to get rid of her problems anyway. So, hey, guess what? You're going to do another AoE heal. Heal them. Oh, what are you doing to her? There is something inside of her. What does she have? Shifting chroma. What is shifting chroma? It looks almost like she's got a curse on her. Okay, so yeah, +3 all defenses. That, I guess that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so that's going down. It's going to summon something in its spot most... Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought those spawned something when they died. But I guess I was wrong. Bird's down. That kind of sucks, but she does get a bonus from it whenever the bird does fall. But she does also get a penalty. It's kind of weird. So there's that. Let's go ahead and loot everything. We've also got investigation point. The statues depict stern visages of past Juana rulers. Rest. Rest. We're going through all of our hardtack here. So this is a fairly large area. We've also got a statue here that we can interact with. I think we can probably... No, we can't interact with both of them. So what's up with you? Oh, you just got stuff in you. Okay. There's to the Drowned Kingdom. There's the throne. That's where dude's gonna be. Can we select everybody, including the bird? That's to the Shattered Passage. Okay. I think we want to go to the Drowned Kingdom. We'll go to the Shattered Passage next, because I have a feeling if we interact with the throne, it's actually going to do something. So this is going to take us out probably to that point over on the far left. Yes, it does. Which lets us drain this. So me looking around for a way through it was kind of pointless. So there we go. Let's go ahead and steal from this. Yoink. Just one of you out there is fine. Corinth's Rush. What is Corinth's Rush? It is a scepter. Grant 1% crit every 1 second. Effect reset scoring crit. 20% chance to launch and interrupt crush. Oh, damage AoE on scoring a crit. Okay, so it's a better scepter, I think. Random illusion spell on scoring hit. Obfuscation. And, well, I don't know whether we want the more defensive or the more offensive one. I think we'll go with the more offensive one. Because she does a lot of attacking. So it does make sense to actually go for that. High Tide is unscoring a crit and 10% crit damage. I think we want High Tide on that. So let's go ahead and enchant it. Close. So now it does 20% chance to launch an interrupting and immobilizing attack whenever we do that. Okay. Yay, I do like enchanting. Enchanting in this game, not great, but not bad either. It does help out. And you don't necessarily need it to beat the game. But, okay, there's the guy's soul. A soul fragment dissipates in a flash of scattered essence, reforming in the shape of a large Amawa man bedecked in exquisite robes and golden jewelry. Okay. My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their loved king. Why are you here? My king, it's an honor to bask in the incomprehensible glory of your presence. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one. You may stand. The king nods quickly, apparently satisfied with your display of fealty. The king regards you with one eyebrow raised and a smug smile just forming on his lips. I have a few questions. I hoped you would hear them. I've proved yourself more than polite than most. I will humor you for a time. You have my permission to continue. Your kingdom predates Ukaizo. My kingdom is Ukaizo, the jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Yora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will take a fine inheritance for my many daughters. Okay, only daughters? No sons, not any longer. I had a boy once, Idanke Owataru III, named for his grandfather and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy, a happy boy, the best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say. What happened to your kingdom? Look around you. This hall may not... Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury? Say nothing. Ah, have you finally realized you stand in the presence of your betters? Good. I shall say I hear no more impertinent questions from you. Who are you? Okay, King, you heard of me, of course. Are you relation to Queen Onakaza II? I'll ask that. None of the royal family bear the name Onakaza, and a woman has not held the throne for 50 years. If there lives a queen by such a name, hers must be a small nation indeed, for I say I haven't heard of it. He settles back on his throne, bright eyes blinking rapidly, and after a long moment he laughs. A fine joke. Do you understand what happened here? King Wingaro crosses his arms and frowns, picture of a petulant child. And your soul is trapped in Rimgarden's realm. We're gonna be... diplomatic. That is not possible. I say, my empire is the strongest in Yora. No, the greatest empire in history has ever known. My reach extends to the edges of the world. Kith on distant shores pay fealty to me, King Wangaro Watori the First. You know that's not true. My judgment is beyond reproach by you. By the gods, by anyone. I will not take blame for what happened. Do you hear me? I will not! Could give you final death, but he lets you remain here because you still have something to learn. It's kindness. Shapers, but because you wanted the best for your empire and your people, they took advantage of you. Through your kingdom fell trickery, the Juana still thrive in the Deadfire, your legacy survives you. Could give you a final death, but lets you remain here because you still have something to learn. It's kindness. Something to learn, by the grace of the beast himself. Surprise makes his eyes go wide. When the expression fades, it's replaced by a look of slow dawning comprehension and finally wonder. His features blur, then run like water off his face. What's left behind is the visage of an aged Amawa nearing the end of his life. His shoulders sag like they've borne the weight of centuries, and his once lively eyes grow dim in distance. A shaky breath wheezes from his chest. When the bearded outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth. They asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach, endless expansion, security for the Juana, a legacy none could match. I say it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time, the tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand, and my arrogance doomed us all. He heaves out a great sigh, and can't quite meet your eye. I'm not going to give him salvation. Can help me defeat the dragon, okay. Let go and enter the white void, or do we want to actually have him with us? Actually, I'll take him back to the wheel. He was tricked. King, perhaps it is time. I say, I am ready to be free of the guilt that you are willing to really give me release to a new life. He begins to walk towards you, then pauses, his dark eyes watch you intently, curiously, then he nods quickly, satisfied. With a brief parting glance, the image of the ancient king dissolves into wisps of floating essence. They float near your body, but pause just beyond you, hesitant. Then with something like an exhaled breath, they disappear beneath your skin. New weight pulls at your soul. So, we have one soul helping us. So, let's see. Enter the dragon's lair. There's a little more I can do in Rimgran's realm to prepare myself for confrontation with... Okay, if I pursue her, I must descend to the pit in the shattered passage. So we've freed 2 souls. What does it actually say? Seated his extravagant throne that has been buffed in bright sheen by a long succession of royal posteriors. In other words, it's been butt-waxed. Lord. Butt-wax! Oh, that was an event, I guess. Not quite as grand of an event as I was expecting from that particular one. I was expecting a big fight there at the end. But we have accomplished this one, and... Oh yeah, the ice is that part right there. So we've been everywhere in here. We have done everything except for exit this place. We have one person who we actually are bringing with us. The other 2 we've released. Waywin, or... We're not giving the noble priest a just death there. But, okay, so this is the last of them. You have resurfaced. Cold attention roams you. You bear the ancient's king like a babe in arms, mewling and pathetic. Okay. I'll reward him with the wheel. You flaunt eternal laws and endanger yourself in the process. I advise greater caution going forward. In other words, she thinks we should have had more people join us. We have 1. So, I think next time, this is going to be a little bit of a short episode, like 19 minutes or so, which isn't bad. But I think next episode is going to be whenever we confront the dragon. We're going to go down into his lair, and hopefully we'll actually have enough of a chance. We've got 2 people helping us, Waidwin and Reindeer. But yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.